Hi friends and family, today we're going to continue with our holiday theme menu items. Today we're going to cook a simple crockpot ham. So this is a uncured ham, spiral ham. We're going to cook it in the crockpot. It's going to be super easy. I'll take you through the whole thing. And we're going to make an unusual glaze to go on top. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that. It helps keep me motivated, and I love to see your views and your comments. So like the video and subscribe today, Leah's Simple Kitchen, and let's get started with our ham. Here's what we're going to need today. We're going to need a crock pot. We're going to need a ham. I have here a 10-pound ham. This is an uncured spiral ham. It's fully cooked, but you can do a cured ham. It's all going to cook the same, so don't worry whether it's uncured or cured. And then we're going to need about a cup of apple juice. And then for our glaze, later on, we're going to make a kind of a custom glaze. I'm going to use my pomegranate jelly that I made earlier this year. We got some brown sugar, mustard. You can use Dijon or regular yellow mustard, either one. Apple cider vinegar and cinnamon we may or may not use, but we're going to have that handy just in case. We'll check it for taste. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the ham in the crock pot. Okay, so we're going to start with our crock pot. So this is my brand new one. Got this from Kohl's recently, well, a month or so ago. So this is the first time I'm using it. My old one just completely quit working, just wouldn't turn on, nothing. So, and I had used it for several years, so I guess makes sense that it would stop eventually. So anyway, this is my new one. I'm excited to use it because I also have a temperature probe that came with it. So we're going to try that out for the first time too. So to set it, I'm going to put it on low. And then I'm going to put it on for, I'm going to say 5.5 hours. Okay, so there it is. It's ready to go. It's on. So we want to get our ham ready. So this is a 10-pound spiral ham. It's uncured. It's fully cooked. So uncured just means that it wasn't cured with the typical nitrates and stuff that they use, which I decided not to do this year. It's still cured with like probably celery seed, that type of thing, but it's a more natural cure. So we're going to just take this out of its original packing. Now this is fully cooked, so even though we want to make sure that whatever this ham touches, we clean real good. If any of this splashes, boy, that is some hard plastic. It's not like having raw ham where we have to really worry about contaminating things. But we're still gonna have to clean up real good after this. All right, so this did come with a glaze pack. Most hams do. So you can make your glaze just like the instructions on this say, which is fine, and that would be excellent and good. But I'm going to do it differently. And I'm going to make a homemade glaze using pomegranate jelly. And you can use any kind of jelly. If you have a favorite, like apricot jelly or jam would be excellent for this as well. But today we're going to use my pomegranate jelly, which I have a video on my channel on. If you want to see how to make that. I do have pomegranate trees or bushes, so I make my own every year. So I'm going to use it for the glaze, and it's going to be delish. Okay, so let's pull this out of here. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to put the cut side down with a ham. Cut side down in your crock pot. If you were doing this in the oven, you would do the same thing. In your pan, you would put it cut side down. Now we do have, I think we have a bone in here. We have a bone. So I always like to get the bone in because this is way bigger than what we need for my husband and I today. But I really like ham leftovers because I make ham and cheese omelets, split pea soup, ham and bean soup, casseroles with ham and potatoes. Anyway, it's really good. So, and I always save that ham bone. So don't get rid of it, save it, put it in your freezer for later when you make beans or split pea soup. You're gonna use that and you're gonna be glad you did because it's excellent. All right, adds a lot of flavor. Okay, so this is already spiral cut. So you see it's getting a little bit away from me. Okay, let's go into the crock pot and it barely fits. We want the internal temperature of this ham to be 145 when we quit cooking. So that's going to take 5 to 6 hours for a 10-pound ham. Cooking it on low the entire time. Okay, and I am wondering, that's not going to fit. Okay, we're going to do something about that. I'm not sure what yet. Okay, well that didn't work well. So cutting the top of the ham off that had the bone part in it didn't work well. That didn't work. I saw it on it. I tried to work on it. It didn't work. My husband tried it. We couldn't get through the bone. So I turned it on its side, which is fine. Right, this is fully cooked. So what we're doing is we're warming it up to 145 so we can eat it. So I have set my crock pot to 145. I have this probe, brand new, I've never used it. So I put the probe in the ham. There's a little divot here for the cord to come out. And it's set for 145. All right. And once it gets to 145, then it'll keep it warm for me. And then we're going to make our glaze, and we're going to put our glaze on this a half hour before we're done cooking. So probably about 135, we will put our glaze on. So for now, so the ham is just sitting in here, and we are going to put in 1 cup, thereabouts, of apple juice. So that's going to be our cooking liquid. And since this pot is so full of ham, I just bought these little kindergarten juice boxes with apple juice because I didn't want to buy a big bottle because I know I won't use it. So I'll be able to give those away to somebody after I'm done making this. So lid on, and thankfully mine, and I've never had one that had these latches, but thankfully it has it on this one because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get the lid down on that ham, but I did. Okay, so 10-pound ham. This, I believe, is a 6-quart crock pot. I don't know if it's 8. I think it's a 6-quart crock pot. Let me see if the instructions say what size this is. 6-quart. Okay, so it is 6-quart. So a 10-pound ham doesn't really fit a 6-quart crock pot unless you turn it sideways, which is fine. Okay, so we're going to do that. This will probably go 4 to 6 hours, we'll see. But we do have the temperature going here. Right now it's only 39 degrees, right? So it's not even room temperature yet. So we got to go up to 145. So at about 4.5 hours from now, I will come back and we'll make the glaze with the pomegranate jelly. Okay, so now you can just go do whatever you want. Ham will be on tonight. All right, see you soon. All right, so to the jelly, we're going to add just about a tablespoon, whoops, that got out of hand, of just a little bit of yellow mustard. Okay, you can put more in after you taste it. And instead of using the apple cider vinegar, I'm going to go ahead and open the ham. And I'm going to use the liquid from the ham. Because we do want to loosen this up, so we want to make this thinner. And remember we put apple cider vinegar. That was our cooking liquid. So I'm just going to put a couple tablespoons in there. Which I wound up getting that all over my counter. Okay, now let's just stir it in. Get it mixed up. Get a little tasting bowl ready. It's it's still pretty thick. Okay, we'll go ahead and put just a dash, oops, I have it opened the other way. Just a dash of cinnamon. Okay, just a little bit. And we'll just put about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Okay, we'll start there. Okay, it's starting to get hot. So just keep that on like a medium until all the mustard and all the sugar and everything is incorporated and mixed in real well. Now, when you make jelly, it usually has a lot of sugar in it, so you probably don't need to add very much. Okay, we're just going to put a little bit of that in my little bowl on the side. I'm going to let that cool for a second and then I'll taste it. Let me taste this. Very sweet. So I wouldn't add anything to that. In fact, maybe what I'll add is a little bit of the apple cider vinegar. Give it a little bit of a acid to it. Okay, my ham is actually at 145, so it is done. It is completely warmed up to temperature. Okay, so this is just, we're just incorporating that in there now. Okay, so we're just going to let that simmer. Let's take the lid off this. We'll take our temperature probe out. Okay, let's put that over here. Let's see. This looks really good. Let me see if I've got... Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, let's see if I can show you. So remember, it was a spiral ham. So we have the spirals. We did wind up laying this on the side because it was too tall for the crock pot, if you remember. I tried to take that bone out and kind of saw it off, and that didn't work. Okay, so I am actually boiling here, so I want to turn this down to low. We don't need it to cook. We just wanted it to loosen up. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, carefully if I can, remove some of this liquid off of the ham before I put the glaze on it. Since we're not cooking it anymore, we don't need that in there. All right, that's enough. I got quite a bit off. Okay, so this glaze, so we're just going to pour this glaze over the top. There's my 4-hour timer. So what I want to do, now that I'm thinking about this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing I was using and I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to put my glaze, because I want it to get into all those little spirals. Put that over the top. I mean, you can't get much simpler than this. This is so easy. You could do this for the holidays. You could do this for a weeknight, meal prep it, make lots of different things out of this ham. And then we can leave some of this left over in case anybody wants it for dipping, should they want that. Okay. All right, that's enough. So now I'm going to put this lid back on, and I'm just going to leave this in the hot crock pot. I will turn it on. I'll turn it back on low. I only need it on low. Let's just go like a half hour, that's all. Which is a long ways down there. Come on. Okay, 30 minutes. All right, so we'll just let that glaze sit in there for a half hour, and then we'll be done. And then afterwards, we'll just take it out and serve it. Okay, so let's come back in a half hour and take a look at that. Okay, so it's all done. So we let it go another 25-30 minutes with the glaze on it. And so I took it out very carefully, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful ham. All right, so I'm not going to put any more glaze on it right now, because I am going to make different types of leftovers with this. So I will keep some glaze in the pot or in a little bowl for people if they want more of it. Otherwise, we're done. So let me take a little piece. Take a piece off the back here. Oh yeah, that's good. I love ham. That's really good. Okay, so this was super easy. You can't get any easier than this. Stick it in the crock pot, let it go 4 or 5 hours, make a simple little glaze, and you're done. Pair it with anything. I'll put this with mashed potatoes and some green beans, and that's dinner. There you go. Okay, so thanks for joining me again in Leah's Simple Kitchen. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. That helps me out. Like the video and share it with your friends if anybody needs to know how to cook ham. And watch my other videos on the channel where I have a roasted turkey and mashed potatoes and all the stuff you need for a holiday dinner. All right, we'll see you next time. Happy holidays.